It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
So how was your weekend?
Yes, we had a weekend.
You did? Did you do anything cool? Did you get some mowing done?
Oh, God, no.
No. Too much other stuff.
Had a wedding.
Yeah, you mentioned something about having to go to a wedding.
Had to go to a wedding, and we had some grandchildrens over, and they hung out at the house until it was time to go to the wedding. And so me and the only grandson that was there, we went and hung out because Grammy said, time to go.
Time to go.
Come back closer to the time to get ready. Okay. So we went and hung out for the day and come back, and it was fun. Had a good time.
Awesome.
I threatened him with having to run a weed eater all day, but we never did get around to it.
Never did do it.
Yeah. And then on Sunday when I did go mow, I got half of a yard done and the mower quit.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, the PTO, a wire snapped off the PTO.
Yep. I've had that happen.
And I can't reach it. So I got to drop the PTO.
Oh, no.
Reaffix the wire, put the PTO back.
I've had that happen one time, too.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, it's not.
Not when you got a whole day planned ahead.
No, and that's usually quite a bit of work, dropping the PTO and getting everything out of there.
And I promised one that I would absolutely get it done yesterday, so we had to weed eat the whole thing.
Oh, my God. You should have hollered. You could have grabbed my mower.
Yeah, we weed eated the whole thing.
Holy cow.
It was fun.
Ooh.
Fun.
Yeah, I would have definitely called me. Hey, can I borrow your mower? I'm in a bind.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't that big of a job. But
It wasn't the smallest, I can tell you that. And it was almost knee deep after 16 days of being mowed. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, how was your weekend?
It wasn't bad. Had a pretty good weekend. Worked on things around the house, and then we did the Mother's Day thing on Mother's Day and cooked my mom a big dinner, and Austin came over. And
Which cooker?
it was a steak pasta.
Steak pasta.
Yep. Really, really good. And then it had some French bread with some dipping sauce and stuff made for us. So, yeah.
French bread from scratch?
No.
Oh,
no.
Sure. I would have made my mom French bread from scratch.
Well, you go right ahead, and you probably would have rolled out every noodle, too, and it ain't happening.
No homemade noodles either?
No homemade noodles.
Oh, Grammy.
Nope. It was awesome, though. It was amazing. You've had some of my cooking.
Yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Did I mention I'm a bachelor again this week?
Are you? Again?
Still. She came home long enough to go to the wedding.
That didn't take her long to head out of there again.
She busy. That retirement's working well for her.
I hear you. I'll keep that in mind with the leftovers on the food.
She come home. She said, "Oh, it feels so good to sleep in my own bed."
And then she's gone again.
And then she had to leave yesterday morning. She was gone about 11, I guess.
I don't know what it is. I mean, in some of these hotels that I've stayed at, I mean, they have nice quality beds. I mean, but it's nothing like sleeping in your own bed. When you lay down in your own bed after traveling and being gone for a while, it's just like, oh. I don't know what it is, but I get it.
Yeah, it's different.
But no, we had a pretty good weekend. Can't complain.
There you go.
Didn't get any mowing done.
No.
Didn't plan on it, but didn't get any done.
No. Well, that makes me feel better.
You could have borrowed my mower.
Good to know now, in case they don't get it fixed today.
They'll get it fixed. Walk in the park.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess we ought to get started.
Sure. I'm ready. Let her rip.
Let her rip. Kind of stalling around a little bit, you know.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell you just dragging it out.
It's time for the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is their number. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter and Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to take care of you as well. If you have any questions about what hospice care is and what they can do for you and your loved ones, just pick up your phone, give them a call, 870-508-1771. And now the morning prayer, Sarah.
Lord, we just thank you for another day that you've made. I just pray that we would rejoice and be glad in it, Lord. And I just thank you for the soldiers and the first responders that just go out and answer the call. I just pray that they realize that they're seen and what they do every day and their inspiration. And I just thank you for them. Thank you for the people in this community that just have a heart for this community. And that's an inspiration as well. And I just thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call, 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views. This is what you see this morning. Got a little fog, but at least you can see the hilltops.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's nice.
It's different.
Yeah, it is.
It's
nice
an Oreo.
picture. Oreo. There you
It's
go.
the Oreo shot.
It's one way to look at it. Mm-hmm. The Oreo shot. Let me see if I can bring up the other
You
one.
can tell where the water's at.
Yeah. It's hard, but yeah, you can see it through there.
No, what I'm saying is if you look at the clouds, the way they'll bend around and you go to that next level, there's probably water there too.
I would imagine.
Could you figure that out?
I would imagine.
What?
Here's the shot without the
There's the normal shot.
fog.
What you would be looking at is this right here. It's the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. It's the city of Cotter. About mid-screen is their downtown portion. Excuse me. The city park, the baseball field. City park is to the left. Rainbow Bridge. Behind that is the trellis bridge for the railroad tracks. Around the bend to the left would be the city of Bull Shoals and Bull Shoals Tower. Way off in the distance is the state of Missouri. Over to the far right is the city of Mountain Home. In front of that would be the city of Gassville. This is what we like to call God's country. If you'd like to see what's available for sale in this area, go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, and find something that grabs your interest. Then give Miss Linda a call at 870-405-0793. We're going to run through some temperatures as Scooter figures out what he wants to do with this eclipse. There's old Witch's Hat water tower.
Yep, you can see it pretty good.
Currently in Mountain Home, it's 50. Harrison is 49. Batesville is 54. Yellville, Marshall, Salem, all come in at 49. Mountain View is 51. Calico Rock is 50. West Plains, Missouri is 47. Springfield, Missouri is 44. Poplar Bluff, Missouri 51. St. Louis, Missouri 48. Go ahead and take a look at the radar. As you can see currently on the radar, a little bit of rain between 8 and 9 in the southwest corner of Arkansas around Texarkana. Looks like it'll dissipate and be gone by about 1 o'clock. Other than that, the state of Arkansas looks relatively clear. A little bit of rain going through Louisiana into Mississippi. Nothing in Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Nebraska. Oklahoma, for the most part, is clear as well. Go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. There's that rain I was talking about a moment ago going through El Dorado. It'll be gone by noonish. So from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Batesville, Russellville to Searcy, Little Rock to Pine Bluff, clear pretty much all day. And then the clearing of Texarkana will be happening between 11 and 1. So if you're traveling Arkansas, not a bad day to do it. Watches and warnings throughout the state. There is none for Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, for the most part, Louisiana. We have a dense fog advisory going on in Mississippi. Red flag warning up in Nebraska. Got some cold, heavy freezing spray warning going on through here. Minnesota's got some colder weather as well with a heavy freeze warning. It's a good place for that freeze stuff to be happening.
Way up there.
Especially in the middle of May.
Yeah.
Good time for it. High today is going to be about 78, mostly sunny, clear, and low tonight of 50. 82 for a high tomorrow, low of 59. 82 on Wednesday with a low of 52. 83 on Thursday with a low of 61. And a high on Friday. Graduation day, 86. Friday night, thunderstorms all night. No, just kidding. 20% chance of rain after 1 a.m. So low of 69. So it should not be a bad day for graduation on Friday.
Awesome.
Pollen and allergy. No tree pollen today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Grass is very high today, very high tomorrow, very high on Wednesday, and no ragweed to speak of. Lake levels and dam reports. This is still back on Tuesday the 5th.
I've updated. It's not updated online. That's the last update they had online.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, call it the way we get it. 552.80, which is 0.80 above full pool of 552, running 1 at minimum flow. And the Bull Shoals looks like this, 655.85, which is 3.15 below full pool of 659. Again, they are running 1 at minimum flow. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 870-405-0793. We'll be back with community news and happenings in just a moment.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. If you're looking for any kind of farm equipment, they've got everything that you need, especially for hay. They've got some big hay tractors, Kubotas and New Hollands. They've got cutters, rakes, tedders, balers, round bales, square bales, the big round bales. They've got it all.
It's going to be hay season before we know it.
I think it's hay season right now. If you got some hay in your field, you probably ought to make round one.
Go ahead and get round one going.
Yeah, because if I could figure out how to bale that stuff I was cutting with a weed eater yesterday, I'd have done that for sure. My arms are so sore today.
I hear you.
If you're looking for any kind of construction equipment, Ozarks Farm and Lawn has got that as well. They've got skid steers, mini excavators, mini skids, brake bed trailers, front end loaders, backhoes. They've got it. If you got something they don't have, ask them. They'll probably get it for you.
They probably got it in the back.
Yeah, it's probably in the back. Got something broke, take it by there, let them get it fixed for you. If you know what parts you need, go by there, get the part, put it on yourself, but you're going to wish you just let them do it all.
That's about how it goes.
That's the way it works for me. What the There is a whole list of things here, Scooter, and I don't know if I want to read all this here. Arkansas Seal of Biliteracy. They have a whole bunch of kids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, that have achieved biliteracy. Arkansas Seal of Biliteracy. Owen Campos. I'm not going to go through these names because I can't pronounce half of them. Holy cow. We'll let Karen do that tomorrow. Unless you want to read them.
You go right ahead.
No, we're good. Demolition Derby brought to you by Southern Crunch Promotion. It will be next Saturday, May 16th at 1507 Fairgrounds Drive. Gates will open at 4. Show starts at 7. Admission is $10 for adults, $5 for kids 6 through 18. 6 and under will be free. Pit passes are $20. Classes will be limited weld, stock SCFA, youth mowers, and power wheels. Crashes, smashes, and full throttle action. There'll be a concert at the Fulton County Fairgrounds on May the 23rd. Gates will open at 4. Concert starts at 7. It is the Kentucky Headhunters. Okay. FultonCountyFair.org for more information, or call 870-895-5565. They'll be having this drawing for this 308 American Generation 2 bolt action rifle. That will be held on June the 2nd. For more information, to find out if there's any tickets available, 870-424-6277. The Ryan Mallett Football Camp, which is a free camp, will be at Bomber Stadium on June the 9th. Registration is at 8:15. Camp starts at 9, runs from 9 to 11:30. Cleats, water, and athletic wear are needed. Reach out to Coach Steve Airy at sairy@mhbombers.com with any questions. Save the Date anniversary, the 25th anniversary memorial, 25th anniversary of the 9/11 attack on the U.S. Please join them in remembrance, honoring those that lost. There will be a special guest from the Fire Department of New York. He will be sharing his experiences that day. They'll be doing some fundraiser opportunities for those that want to help with this. This will be on September the 7th, 2026 at the Veterans Plaza. It's a 4 p.m. ceremony. There's some different levels of sponsorships available. Platinum at $1,000, gold at $750, silver at $500, bronze at $250. All sponsorship of any kind will be recognized at the appreciation ceremony, and you can make your checks available to the 9/11 Memorial Fund. There we go. What do you think, Scooter?
That it?
Hopefully.
You get it all wrapped up?
Everything about all, except for all them biliteracy names.
The sad part is those names are probably on your graduation list too.
I know, that's the no. I got plenty of time to retire because there's only 3 that are on my graduation list.
Oh, okay.
And I can say those.
Crazy.
There we go. Let's see what else we got over here on the community news board. Nope. Don't see anything else. Nothing too exciting. There'll be a meeting of the Salesville City Council talking about an intergovernmental cooperative agreement with Gasville. Curious to see what that's about. The ASUMH Charity Golf Classic will be June 6th and 7th. That's going to be some fun. Your property assessment is due by the 31st of May without a penalty. You've got to get it done. You can do it online. It's very simple. Just go online and do that real quick. The Airport Advisory Board's meeting today. See what time that's going to be happening. That will happen at 10 o'clock this morning at the airport terminal. Be nice if they get us a commercial airline in here, you know it. Would you use it? You don't fly much.
I don't fly much. I love flying. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but don't do a lot of flying.
There you go. All right. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back with the Monday morning sports update.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the Monday morning sports update and Scooter Friday.
Friday.
Last Friday.
Oh.
Lady Bombers beat Greenwood in the bottom of the seventh. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Snuck one in.
Awesome. So
game finished.
Game done.
It was pretty nice. Both Lady Bombers and the Bombers are going to the state tournament.
Awesome. Both of them are seeded third, aren't they? Isn't that what you said the other day? Or did
unless
that
something
change?
changed. The boys did not win on Friday. So unless something changed with the boys, I believe they still are 3. The girls are definitely solid at 3. So it's Farmington, Greenwood, then Mountain Home on the girls' side. I don't know exactly what it is on the boys' side. But they both will play Greene County Tech on Thursday at the state tournament that is being hosted by Greene County Tech. So it's going to be a tough row to hoe, but because it's hard to beat a home team, especially when they're hosting the tournament. But it'd be a good time. It'd be fun. There is some warm-up games today going on. The Lady Bombers will be hosting the Lady Mounties of Rogers. They're coming over today. That game is at 4:30. So if you want to watch some Lady Bomber softball, you can come to Freedom Field at McLean Park and do that, or you can watch it here on XL7-TV, XL7 Sports on Facebook and YouTube. The boys will be making a trip over to Southside, and they will be playing over there. And I believe that game will start at 5 o'clock. It'll be a regular 5 o'clock start, but the girls' game starts at 4:30. So you want to make sure that you're ready and prepared for that. But Fort Smith Southside at 5 o'clock for the boys, 4:30 for the girls. There will be a varsity and then a JV matchup as well today, but they are starting 30 minutes earlier than normal. No sporting events tomorrow, which is Tuesday, May the 12th. On Wednesday, there'll be a Bomber Booster Club meeting at Holy Smokes at noon. High school track meet of champions down in Russellville will be Wednesday as well. And then we've got the state tournament going on, on Thursday. The times have not been released that I know of yet, but the boys and the girls will both be playing in that. The 5A soccer state tournament is in Searcy on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And the state tournament, if they keep winning, they keep playing, and that will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mountain Home graduation is Friday night. I don't know what time that starts, do you?
I don't know. to be honest with you. I'm
We'll
not sure.
report on that. I'll let you know. I'll call over and find out today and let you know so we can talk about that tomorrow.
Don't really know
Yeah.
as far as the exact time. So
I know what time I'll be there. Early.
I'll be there early setting up as well. So
Let's see what else we got going on. You know of anything going on?
I don't. All the sports are going to slowly starting to wind down a little bit.
This is about it. This is the last big week of sports for sure, with the softball and baseball and soccer state tournaments all starting. I do know that Viola was not successful in winning their championship game at the regionals, but they did, however, finish runner-up. They'll be playing their state tournament as well. So is Norfolk and Cotter both. All three of those will be playing in the state tournament. We've got Coach Jones coming in this morning. We'll talk about what Yellville, how they finished up and how all those worked out. There is a reminder for the ASU MH Charity Golf Classic will be June 6th and 7th. And we'll be going from there. I had a conversation with Coach Clary Friday night during the ball game, and he is heavily recruiting some softball players so they can have a season come August. And he's still looking for some players that are interested in continuing to play while they get a college degree. And ASU Mountain Home's got a good program. Like he said, it's hard to start a program back up, but he's having some success with getting some girls in. And he was there talking to some girls from Greenwood, talked to a few of the girls from Mountain Home, and he's doing his job.
That's awesome.
Doing what he needs to do.
That's awesome.
So
It's good
times.
to have some opportunities to stay at home. It really is.
Well, and some of the kids, like in the on the boys' side, they've got student athletes from everywhere.
They
Some
do.
have come
They
in
do.
and play in Trailblazer baseball. What makes it nice about softball is we have such a good base of softball players, not just in Mountain Home, but in Viola and Salem and Calico Rock and Norfolk and Cotter. There's 5 good schools right there. They could pick up some players and come on. And they could drive back and forth to home every night, still sleep in their own bed. We were talking about the luxury of that earlier.
Yeah.
So by the time you figure in Yellville and all those around, you can go 50 miles, which is not a bad drive.
No.
You can go 50 miles and pick up a lot of good schools that those student athletes may not have the opportunity to play or may not want to go that far from home. So they can come right here at the ASU MH and play for the Lady Trailblazers on the softball field and get an education.
That's awesome.
2-year degree, and then finish it up by hooking up with Jonesboro and going over there, or go online for a couple of years.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people just go online and finish up.
Sarah, what are you doing?
What?
Or how are you doing your degree?
I'm the Associate of Arts.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that just a two-year program?
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a possibility of a 4-year to continue on, or are you just going to be done after 2?
Yeah, you could continue on. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I
Or do you
probably.
know?
Well, I graduate in December, so I probably transfer somewhere. I haven't decided.
ASU Jonesboro?
Maybe. They have a nice music production. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Scooter.
There we go.
I think that'll wrap things up.
All right.
Monday morning sports update. We'll be back in just a little bit.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Monday Morning Sports, and this is Coach Steve Jones, Athletic Director from Yellville Summit Public Schools, ex officio.
Is that, what does that word mean? Ex officio. On your way out? Also known as lame duck.
Lame duck. Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Pay no attention to the man behind the screen
right.
because his decisions don't make any difference.
For the last 2 weeks, no one's asked me any questions. It doesn't matter
That's
anymore.
kind of nice.
It's all right.
But wait a minute. I'm supposed to tell you what to do.
You know, and I was telling, actually telling my family yesterday, there's some unexpected side effects of, retiring. And one is my phone already doesn't ring as much as it used to. And they're going to the new AD.
And you just grab it and go,
yeah,
I just wanted to make sure it was working.
Yeah, because you're used to getting, lots of phone calls and text messages. And the other thing is, I have accumulated 34 years worth of Panther gear, hoodies and sweat tops and pullovers and things. And I thought, my closet has went on a serious diet. And so I'm going to give this to coaches that are still there because, I don't need it every day anymore. And most of them are large, extra large, or 2X. And over the course of 34 years, I have fluctuated from large to 2X. And it just depends on what time of the year it is, really.
Right.
But anyway, so, my closet looks pretty bare right now. I've got like 4 shirts. I didn't realize how few non-Panther shirts I had.
Michelle, you're going to be taking you on a shopping spree.
We have, she's got a honey-do list for me that's about a foot long and a lot of stuff to do around the house. So I'll stay plenty busy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so we have wrapped up our sports season at Yellville Summit this year.
Okay.
And one thing I do this Thursday is our annual athletic awards ceremony, and I want to talk about, if I can, about that. We bring in a guest speaker every year. And this is one of the things that I started as athletic director, is bringing in a speaker for this. And it's not quite like a graduation speaker. I told them, so you got 7 minutes.
Okay.
After that, kids are, they start doing their own thing. But, we look for certain qualities in someone we're bringing in. It's obviously we're wanting alumni, athletes who have lived a good, productive life and good role model types. And this year's speaker is Dr. Kirk Morrow. And he's about your age. Did you graduate in 82 or 83?
Oh, gosh, no.
No. Okay, he's not about your age.
No.
Then. He graduated in 83.
He would be younger than me.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you very
Well,
much.
hey, you're welcome for the compliment then. So
78 is when I graduated.
Oh, well, yeah, that is a little younger. Anyway, so I actually tried to get this guy 2 years ago, and it didn't work out. And he had to have like an emergency dental procedure done, and his face swelled up, and he couldn't talk. But I was able to get him this year. And he was a senior when I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
And that particular senior class that he was in, it had some bullies in it now. And I say this with a fond heart. I love these guys, but they were, and I'm just going to name 4 of them off: Don Reeves, Stan Risley, Kirk Morrow, and Ricky Layton. I mean, that was 4 of the 5 offensive linemen. And they were all just buffed and smart and strong and everything you wanted to be. And when I was a sophomore, I had a serious case of hero worship with these 4 guys. I wanted to be like them. And Kirk Morrow was certainly one of the ones that I wanted to be like. He was, and I didn't even really know this at the time, but I mean, I knew he was a good athlete. He was an all-conference discus thrower and shot putter. And in Yellville's 55-year history of football, we've had either 4 or 5 players make the state all-star game. And, it's a pretty big deal because you're coming from a smaller school and you don't always get the recognition. And he's one of them. And he played in 1980, the spring of 83, he played in the state all-star football game as offensive lineman. Went on from high school to the University of Arkansas and got a bachelor's degree and eventually master's degree in construction engineering. And then worked for some big construction companies around the country for a while. Then attended the University of Texas and got a PhD in engineering, back into construction and bridges and buildings and things like this. And is now a professor at the University of Arkansas. And just what a tremendous life story this guy has. I mean, I used to have a coach that would say the day of the dumb athlete is gone. I mean, we're not going to have types like that. And certainly Dr. Morrow is a great example of not being a dumb athlete.
Yeah, dumb jocks.
The dumb jock. He was certainly a jock. There's no question about it. 100%. In fact, I'm going to tell this story Thursday night. So one day we're at practice, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I mean, you played football, so you're going to get this. You had the starting offense versus, the scout team defense.
The practice dummies.
Yes. And I just happened to be serving as his practice dummy during this day, and one thing led to another, and things got pretty rough between the starting offensive line and the practice defensive line, and we had a little kerfuffle or a dust up there during practice. The coaches didn't stop it right away, and so I got to be his blocking dummy for a season, and that was a good deal. But anyway, he came to the school last Thursday, and we visited, and I told him, here's kind of what I would like for you to do, and everything was just a tremendous stroll down memory lane for me. Mm-hmm. He paid me a great compliment, and he said, even though you were a sophomore, I was a senior, everybody knew you were going to be a good one too, and that's well, I appreciate that. I didn't ever, you don't ever think you are, but it was nice to hear that from somebody that's older. Like I said, my sophomore year in high school, I know I'm digressing right now and going all over the place. Was actually my favorite year in school, and I kind of got adopted by those 4 senior linemen and got to hang out with them, so that made me pretty cool, getting to hang out with them. But anyway, so that's Thursday night. I also need to talk about Mountain Home Parks.
Let's talk a little more about your athletic banquet.
Okay, sure.
The purpose of that, who's involved? Is it all sports? Is it just fall sports? Is it your whole year's worth?
We do one for all sports.
Okay.
And what we do is we bring in all the coaches and players, and we recognize those kids that made all district or all state or won some kind of postseason award. We'll start with, I'll make some opening remarks. I'll introduce the guest speaker. He will go for roughly 7 minutes and talk about it's always the same, not exactly the same, but it's similar. You know, how did sports affect your life, and how did it cause you to make decisions you made? I mean, obviously, it affected mine a lot, or I wouldn't have went into coaching and athletic director. So, but you know, here's a guy who's a construction engineer. How did it affect you? And we've had other speakers. We've had Tobias Pugsley that works at the hospital here. You know, he played football at Evangel. He was an offensive lineman at Yellville, and he gave, I thought, a really great one. He talked about how, you know, just because you're not a starter right now, don't mean you won't be. And you know, don't write it off because things aren't working out. Keep struggling, and you'll get there. But anyway, so after the speech is over, we present the speaker with a plaque and a cap and a T-shirt. You know, thank them. Then we'll start, and we'll go in order of sports. Golf is first, volleyball, football, through the basketballs, and then through the spring sports. And all the coaches will come up, talk about their season a little bit, hand out their plaques to their players.
Is that when their players will get their letters and such?
Yes, all that's done right there. And then, you know, at the end of it, we have, you know, cake and ice cream and that kind of like a social event after that's over. And we also, if we have any, which we didn't this year, this is the first time since I've been AD, we did not have any coaches that were named Coach of the Year in the conference. But we have a little spot for that at the end too, because usually we've got 2 or 3 that are Coach of the Year.
How many student athletes does Yellville Summit have?
Okay. If we're going to go 7 to 12, 200. And, you know, 110 of those are football players. It's you know, by far the biggest program on campus.
Wow.
And it's, you know, we got about, I don't know, 4 years ago or so, we were kind of struggling a little bit with numbers. You know, we were having 30 in the high school, that's kind of the minimum you want to have. But we were struggling in our lower grades, and one of the things the new coaching staff has done, of course, they're going on 3 years, so they're not really new anymore, but they hit the elementary grades pretty hard, and would go meet with 6th graders and 5th graders and talk about, you know, here's why y'all play football. So what that has done is it has caused so many kids to sign up for 7th grade football that we've had to put more coaches in that class period, and which is where they want to be anyway. And that's, you know, we call those good problems. That's a good problem, you know, to have kids that want to be in your program. And you know, another thing that's kind of a unseen benefit, we've had kids that have transferred to Yellville just to play football. So, you know, that helps us, our whole school out and everything else. So anyway.
How do y'all work your letterman program? You get a letter the first year. What do you get your second and your third? And
Well,
how often do you have a 4-year letterman?
Maybe 1 a year, a 4-year letterman. The way our letterman program works is if you're a sophomore, you're going to be a letterman. There's no requirements. You have to play this many quarters or this many minutes or anything like that. If you're a sophomore, you're a letterman, and you can get a jacket and a letter at that point. And
y'all supply the jacket as well?
No, we do. You know, that's something that's come up, but honestly, you're looking at $200 a jacket, and that's just not in our budget. You know, we will buy letters for kids. A lot of them buy their own, but we will buy that if they can't. We'll take care of the letter. The Booster Club will take care of their letter. And then, you know, all district patches, we'll help with that. But it's more of a kind of their own thing.
The patches are provided by the school? Or do the athlete has to buy those?
Well, we've done it both ways.
Really?
Okay, yeah. What's really different about today than it used to be, no one really buys letter jackets anymore. So we give you a letter. Here's a letter. And
but the letters are provided.
Yes.
But the jacket.
Well, when we just started that's a new thing. We haven't done that in the past. I don't know why. It just never came up. And then it did, and we started saying, all right, we can help with that. We can do something about that.
So you go from a letter to what for second year? What do you get for second year letter?
We don't really do anything for second year letters. Some people do stripes, but we haven't. No. Once you get your letter jacket, it's got your name and your letter, your name, your graduation year, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, we're kind of done at that point.
It's a little different.
Actually, it's not. You're different. Mountain Home's different.
Really?
Yes. Most schools do not provide that. Like I said, we just started. And really, and in fact, this will be, well, when I say we've just started, last year we helped some kids, and then, the next year we'll do more. And probably in the next year or two, we'll do letters for everybody. But most schools do not provide that. I mean, it's a huge expense to a small school.
Sure.
That's why.
What time does that program start on Thursday?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at the
Panther Pavilion at the new gym.
The new gym that's not so new.
Right. Yeah. The 15-year-old new gym.
Yeah.
16-year-old new gym.
It looks like a brand new gym.
Well, we take pretty good care of it. In fact, and I've upset a lot of people about this, and I don't care. I do care. I don't want people to be upset with me, but I also don't care. When basketball games are over, here's a small school, big school difference. In small schools, kids from the crowd will run out on the basketball court and grab basketballs and shoot and run around. And I don't think that happens at Mountain Home. It don't happen at Harrison. It don't happen at Yellville either. And I have run kids off. And then their parents are like, well, they're not hurting anything. They're just wanting to go out there and shoot. We're not going to do that. We're going to stay off the floor. And again, I don't want anybody to be mad at me, but it's my job to protect the floor.
That's why the gym doesn't look 15 years old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, sometimes, I've got grandkids myself that come to the ball games and they want to get out there. And I have to be now I got to be the mean grandpa, or if it's a coach's kid or something like that. And my argument is, and I've told the coaches this, if I let your child out there, I've got to let everybody.
Absolutely.
So I just can't do it, and I won't do it.
It's time for a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV.
Is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community, relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings. Your senior health.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Jones, athletic director for Yellville Summit Panthers, on his way out, retiring.
Yeah.
End of the month? 1st of June?
I'll work a few days in June, but mostly when the school season's over. School year is over. Mm-hmm. I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah.
You made mention a moment ago you wanted to say something about Mountain Home.
Well, we hosted I was the district chairman for baseball and softball this year, and we hosted the 3A-2 conference baseball and softball tournament. Yellville didn't have the facilities to host that big of a tournament. You know, one day of rain and we're shot for a week. So, went to Mountain Home Parks and talked to a lady, oddly enough, named Allison Parks, Andy Willett, and Rosie Harris, and they just rolled out the red carpet for us and did such a fantastic job of hosting the tournament. They provided the gatekeepers and concessions and stuff like that, and all we had to do was provide a scorekeeper and an announcer for every game. And I just can't say enough good things about Mountain Home Parks. We had it over at Callista Willette, was where the baseball tournament was, and the softball tournament was at the other one, Keller. Yes, I knew I'd get it eventually. The nearby Keller Park, and because I was the tournament director and chairman, I had to be at both places a lot, and they provided me a golf cart. And did you know there's a way to cut through the woods?
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that, but I found it. Well, I got lost the first time and wound up in a neighborhood driving around. I didn't tell anybody that. But anyway, then I found my way.
Where's Coach Jones? Don't know.
Yeah, he was just gone for a little while. But went back and forth, and I just, want to thank Mountain Home Parks for hosting that for us and doing that. I know they hosted the, Class 2A regional this week, and my son-in-law, who coaches baseball at Carter, so they did a tremendous job for him too. So it's nice to have that, first of all, that kind of a facility close by. And I had several people from other schools saying, man, y'all got a top-notch facility right here. I'm like, this isn't ours. We're just being allowed to use it. And I just want to say I appreciate them and all their work and everything they did. Because they were there, till we were done.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock at night sometimes. Then, the Tuesday of the district tournament, it just poured. So that was, you got to monitor and adjust for that. But thank goodness the fields drained real quick, and if it's not raining, you can play.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for them to dry up.
It was really, really top notch. I just want to say how much we appreciated that.
It's good to know that those fields are getting used, and
all the time, I believe,
and that the cooperation between the city and the different schools around is there to make that happen. It's fun to see all those players out there and the buses lined up and the spectators in the seats.
I love tournaments. I think they're great, and for the same reason, I like to visit with other coaches. When they come in and watch the different, everybody's got different uniforms on, and it looks real cool, and there's just a lot of activity going on. So it was a big time. We lost in the first round. The Yellville baseball team did. They played pretty well, and here's the thing about a tournament: you never know what's going to happen. So. The 6th seeded team, Cave City, I'll give them a shout out here. They beat Yellville in the first round, and that was kind of expected. We were the 7th seed, they were the 6th seed. Then they go on and play like the 4 seed or something like that, and upset them. And then they play again and upset the next game, and finally wind up in the finals. And it was really funny. The coach he's like, I'm not sure who I'm going to throw today because I've used all my pitchers, and they played in the finals against Valley Springs, who's loaded, and they made a good game out of it. It was shout out to Cave City, congratulations. That's why you have tournaments. The 6th seed comes all the way up and knocks out the 4 and 5, and takes their spot in the. So they get to advance to regionals now, which is happening last week. And then from that they go to state.
How many do they take for state out of the regional?
4.
top
Oh,
four.
wait, yes, 4. So, okay, so in a district tournament, you've got 8 teams here and 8 teams here, and they play to the top 4. The top 4 from this district will play the top 4 from that district.
Okay.
1s versus 4s, 2s versus 3s. When the dust all clears from that, the top 4 out of that will go to state. And there'll be 16 teams that go to state.
Okay.
Of course, we're looking at, I can't remember if the number is 48, 64, 36. How many 3A teams there are, but I think it's 48. So you get the top 16 at state. And, it's not, you play till you lose. I don't like that. Okay? Because, as you know, baseball is different than football or basketball. Can be, depending on who's pitching and all these different things, anybody can beat anybody. I think it ought to be you should lose 2. That's my opinion.
Best 2 of 3?
Yes.
How much extra time would that take?
It would take a lot. What they would need to do is take less teams to state. Instead of taking 16, take 8, but make it double round robin, where you have to lose twice to get out. And the downside of that is, 8 teams aren't getting to go now. That brings a crowd and concessions and stuff like that. But the upside is, I think you need to beat somebody 2 out of 3 times. And that's my only complaint about really any kind of a tournament is,
one and done.
One
Just
bad
don't cut
game,
it. Yeah.
I think most of the time in football, most of the time the better team wins. In baseball, it's not always that way. Or softball, because any kind of a freakish thing can happen.
Yeah, you have a pitcher not having a good day, and
Yeah.
you go through 2 or 3 of those in a row.
Yes. All of a sudden, that's Cave City. They go from the 6th place team to they finish up number 2. I mean, they brought home hardware, and they beat the 2, 3, and 4 over doing that. I'm not sure how. If you look at them in the field, you think, well, they're going tonight's the night they get beat.
No,
wasn't that way. They weren't great during the season.
How about on the girls' side? How'd they fare?
Our girls were in that hunt for that 3-4 spot. They finished up 5th. And this is just Yellville luck right here, got riddled with injuries the week before the district tournament. We lost our catcher, and our pitcher hurt her wrist and could pitch on a limited basis. But, we talk about baseball being a pitcher-driven sport. Softball is even more of a pitcher-driven sport.
Mm-hmm.
When you lose your starting pitcher, or they lose velocity on their fastball, it hurts a lot. So we were kind of in that situation. We lost our first, which we got a bye through the first set of games, but we lost our first game and didn't make it to regionals this year. And kind of disappointed by that. Thought we would.
How did track finish up?
Senior boys and senior girls both finished middle of the pack. I'm glad you asked that, because this came up the other day. I was talking about this. The University of Arkansas Razorback baseball team is 16 in the country right now. And people that follow Razorback baseball think this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
How can we be 16? Like, that's awful. Okay? When you win 4 state track titles in a row and you don't win one, people are like, well,
the world's coming to an end.
What's happened? And fact of the matter is, you just don't always have what you need. And finished middle of the pack, did a good job, but didn't have the horses to win a state title.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens from time to time. I have no doubts in my mind that Coach Martin will get that built back up quickly and get the right kids out. But that's all that happened.
Graduation happened.
Graduation is this Friday.
Happened. No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
yes.
That's what happened. Why didn't we win again?
Well,
because you have graduation, you have some injuries, you have other sports.
You lose 2 D1 athletes off those track teams. One went to Missouri State, one went to University of Central Arkansas. When you have 2 D1 athletes, you can be pretty good.
Yeah.
I know. When I had good athletes, I was a much better baseball coach. And
they sure make you look good, don't they?
It make you look like you know what you're doing. That's just how that goes. But it was. We talk about those 4 titles. We don't do that without Coach Martin either, and Coach Augustin and Coach Melton, who were assistants with her. You took the right coach and the right athletes. We could have had those athletes, and we might have won the district, maybe not. But you get the right coach with them, all of a sudden, there you go. So we're gonna have a little dip down right now, but we'll be fine.
The important thing is sports are alive and well in the city of Yellville.
100%, yeah.
Panther Nation is still there behind every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Football practice has started. Spring games will be over.
Yeah, well, football practice started. In fact, our spring game is next Thursday. So we're really excited about it. Hey, we got 50 players on the high school football team.
Yeah, been a
50.
while since that's happened.
Been a while. Been a minute, yes. So
Coach Jones, I appreciate you coming in every other week, and hopefully I can get you in one more time before you call it good.
Well, I have certainly enjoyed it, and you know, I won't say I'm not coming back again, because who knows, but I'll do my best.
Time for us to go. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll see you tomorrow.